Welcome back to today's morning report. Charles Perez on Monday, the 27th of June, with me, Richard Power Market, and let's handset markets. Let's look at euro dollar. Impact of this Brexit has been quite substantial. Obviously, we had on Friday that huge candle, 522.23 ticks of range on the day. Huge bearish engulfing. Just completely changes the outlook on this chart now. On a sort of medium to longer term basis, it does change the outlook because we've now broken that uptrend, and you now really seem to be sort of breaking through this pivot band support 1050 to 11 figure. So that seems to be sort of the breakdown. Momentum indicators rolling over again. RSI sort of gaining traction to the downside. I think what's going to happen is you're now going to sort of get more of a sort of a dollar strength in this environment, and that's going to sort of pull euro dollar lower. It seems to be that's the case at the moment. Euro dollar down 70 ticks on the day, and it seems to be sort of breaking lower. Now the outlook for the hourly chart breaking down 10.95. I mean, becomes the resistance at 10.95. I mean, yes, you had the volatility on Friday, which didn't really pay too much regard to that, but I still think 10.95 or effectively 11 figure, because that is the top of the that pivot band 1050 to 11 figure. I think that is still a level that we need to keep an eye on. I think any sort of continued trading underneath that, I think is going to just generally towards the negative side. And yes, we've bounced off the low of 980 today, and it's not a too bad reaction actually, but the volatility remains very high. I think it's going to continue to be rather difficult trading on euro dollar, but I just think that with this Brexit scenario now playing out, that the market will sort of be favouring the dollar as the safe haven trade on these forex markets, and subsequently I think that's going to be a negative drag on euro. Also, the fact that the euro is significantly impacted by the uncertainty from the Brexit decision in terms of the eurozone economy, the knock-on impact from Brexit. So generally speaking, I think we're still looking at a pretty negative outlook on euro dollar, and sort of closing below 1050. I think today would be your negative signal as well. I think that would be generally sort of mean that you'd drift back towards probably a retest of that 109.09 low that we saw on Friday, maybe even the 108 figure level, which is historically the floor, or the medium term floor, 108 figure, this level here. So I think that could ultimately be where we come back to. But interestingly, as I said, we've broken that uptrend now, so that uptrend could also become the base of resistance on a rebound as well. So I think selling into strength on the euro dollar seems to be the way to play at the moment, and you're going to get volatility within that, and you sort of minor supports and resistances going to be broken or tested on spikes and things like that. So it's going to be it is going to be difficult trading. But I think, generally speaking, I think you're going to get a weaker euro dollar in the course of the coming weeks. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.